Welcome, guys. I just been asked by many of my friends and colleagues that's just given updates on the cryptos as the market is turning around, how to trade this turning around market, how we can enter earlier into the market, and how to exit out if the market turn back towards the downside or the south side. So let's just start with that one. That video will be very, very quick. I believe it shouldn't be more than 5 or 10 minutes. We will not update on every single cryptocurrency. We only update about only three of them: Solana, Bitcoin, and the Ethereum. So before we start, let's go to the disclaimer. As usual, that's trading is not suited to everyone, and you may encounter some losses more than you can afford. So please consult your financial advisor. After that, let's switch to our charts. So my first chart up here is Ethereum. And Ethereum, I'm actually looking into the daily time frame, and you can see this daily time frame market been reversing. And this is exactly at the same point it's reversing where we talk, I think on Monday, yes, Monday we talk about this particular level and we says we have to watch very, very closely. We may have a spring, and now today we got a spring. The market moved from 2200 up to is another $200. They actually move upside. People were asking like, how should we trade? Should we enter in the market right now or we should wait? So because this is just first day of the market reversal, so it's not the best place to analyze the market, whether it's really has been reversed or not. I will go to the 4-hour and 1-hour time frame and try to find out from there. So let's go to the 4-hour first. And the 4-hour, as you can see, market is still in the downward move. This particular move, which I can see going upside, it's going on the low volume. So I'm a little bit cautious entering right up here into this market. What I would like to see, especially happening on this market, is let me, if I can turn on my little indicator, which can help me to find higher high and higher lows. Maybe this one. Yeah. All right. So as you can see up here, that's area is my concern. That area is where I'm actually very, very careful. I'm going to watch that one. What I want to see on this area is prices to break this area. Once it's break this area, I want the prices to come back into my zone where I can actually trade. So what I'm looking up here is I'm looking market to go upside, break this level or this level, I don't care. Then it's come back in that area, and that will be my trade. So, okay, oh, sorry guys, sorry, 1 minute. I'm just about to redo it again. So my entry area, which I will be looking, is around that one. Right now, I know that this is a quite big kind of the zone for the demand zone. So what I can do, I can just simply switch my candlestick pattern and see if I can see a high wick up here. Yes, I can see a high wick. So I can try to reduce my demand zone around that area. Okay. Now what I'm looking is I'm looking prices to break this level up here. So if it's going to break from onward here, then I want the prices to come back in this zone, and then I will be into long. So when the prices hit in this area, I would like to see on the lower time frame a similar kind of pattern. When I say the similar kind of pattern, what I mean, if I go to the 1-hour time frame and that area right up here, I like to see a smaller pattern of that. So I want to see this, and I want to see that, and that's how I want to enter into the market. So that's my strategy for Ethereum to enter into the long. Right now on the 4-hour time frame, I don't know whether market is going to go up or it's just going to hit up this resistance and will come down. So that was the first scenario I'd like to discuss. The second possibility is that the market does not break this high and come down. What do I want to do in this case? So I need to see where my previous structure actually break, and that structure break happened right around this area. Okay, so that's my structure break the last time. So if for whatever reason market decided to come down, I strongly believe that will be area where I need to be pay attention. And if the market come back in this area, it's very, very easy strategy, by the way. So if the market come back, it can come down if it's wanna come down, right? So these two areas I'm watching for Ethereum. If the market is touching in my higher supply zone, then I will be shorting Ethereum in my Binance future platform, or I will be shorting the Ethereum into the Forex broker with the Ethereum CFT. So these are the two strategies I'm going to look. If it's whatever reason, if it's break my structure up here and goes higher, then I will wait for the market to come back in this area to buy the Ethereum coins. That was the Ethereum. Now let's have a look into Solana. Bitcoin I will do last. Now Solana is exactly the same position on the 4-hour time frame. I don't see any break of the structure yet. This is my key area for the Solana to watch. Okay, the interesting thing, what you can see, the Solana is also gone upside with the high volume, and now it's coming down on the low volume. Here, this particular last bar here, it's very, very interesting. You need to pay attention to this one. If this become a hidden up thrust, then believe the market is going to touch up to the $50 or $55 for the Solana. That's what I'm actually thinking. So I need market to break the $80 marks and then come back into my zone for me to enter short long. Where is my zone is? My zone is around that area. I will be looking around that much area. Maybe it can touch to my little bit higher, but that's where I will be actually paying some attention. Sorry. So that's the area where I will be paying more attention into this one, right? It's almost the halfway of my candle. So that's where I like to see it. The prices break this $80 and then come back in this $64, $65 area. Then I would enter into the market. If the market failed to break this one, which it looks like right now up here with this excuse me, with this kind of a hidden up thrust is being formed. So pay special attention to this one. If this is, we got 1.5 hours to close to this bar, and if this bar is starting to come down with this high wick, that's a strong indication that market is selling off, starting again on this one, especially with the high volume activities coming on these last two bars. That's very, very significant. So I will be watching very, very carefully on Solana. Now let's go to the BTC. BTC also playing exactly the same role, but I like to show something about this BTC pricing because we have actually marked few levels yesterday, and those levels were actually coming from weekly time frame right up to the daily time frame. So you can see up here on the weekly time frame, we mentioned that if it's break this part, then we were expecting around this mark here, which was 30,000, and it did touch $30,000 mark up here, and then the prices start reversing back. So I will delete all my those the line which I drawn earlier. I can do it again if I need to. Now let's switch back to the 4-hour time frame. So you can see the 4-hour time frame exactly doing the same thing as it was doing in Solana. But the only difference between this one and Solana, that's the last bar is make a higher high on those upcoming on those previous bar. But on BTC, the last bar didn't actually manage to break the 2-bar earlier. So that was the high up here. Still on this one, my expectation is put some kind of marking around here, $34,000. Once it breaks this structure, then I'm actually good to come down in this area. I need to see, maybe that's will be a little bit higher when it's come down, but right now I'm not anywhere near to suggest that we should buy this one. Especially this for last 2 hours, for 8 hours, prices failed to break the high of this bar. That's significant. And it's how many, 6 hours? Yeah, 6 hours. The US market is open about an hour ago, and after the opening of the US market, you can see that prices start coming down on the crypto. So it's maybe it's a high volume activity happens around that time. So yeah, pay special attention to the Bitcoin. In a nutshell, not the right time to buy, but be ready to buy anytime in coming weeks when the market really show that it has turned around. That's all I have the update for you guys. If you got any question, you can post into our Discord channel, and you can post into our WhatsApp group, or wherever you like to do it. Thanks very much.